I broke this. Ladies and gentlemen, hello. Welcome back to another episode of Unconventional Connections. Well, indeed, the three make unconventional connections. By the way, I've been thinking about a little intro and whatnot. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, this is not an actual mic, is just there. The actual mic is down there. Hi, welcome. Um, the sound quality might be better in the upcoming weeks because I'm gonna fix this. But anyways, today's topic, right? Today's topic, we're gonna talk about TCG. For those of you who do not know what TCG means, it's trading card games. I know, pretty pieces of cardboard. Gotta love them. Show 'em, Isidro. Show off your little cards and whatnot. Wait, can we get copyrighted for this?
No,
I just
No,
thought
I don't
about
think
this.
so.
No?
No.
Oh, thank God.
because
Well,
we're just
anyways,
showing
I think-
art.
I
We're just
think-
showing art
yeah.
that we own.
Because technically,
bought
since
that.
you bought it, it's your possession.
it's my property. I do whatever I want with this.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, well,
These
today's
are my
topic is gonna
favorite
be.
TCGs.
What are they?
They're
Credit
metro
cards?
cards from different cities.
I was about to say, is that a tap card?
Yeah, it's the LA one, the San Francisco one, and the Madrid, Spain one.
What are they?
They're the metro cards.
Oh,
Oh
Okay.
shit, we're going international. Okay,
I don't
hold
have my
on.
Japan one.
Let
My
me-
cousin has it
Let me
still.
bust out my Osaka day pass, bro.
My cousin still has my my Japan one, so I don't have that with me because I let him borrow it
Damn.
because he went to Japan, and I told him I just need it by next year, because I'm not going to Japan anytime soon. So yeah,
must be nice.
and I also have some spicy
Oh, look.
ones. Just kidding.
To be fair, me.
Look, I do too, but I'm not gonna bring them up. Anyways, point being, I feel like every guy that's into anime has some sort of spicy stuff like hidden. A little dinosaur. No, but ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about trading card games today, and trading card games usually are, a little bit frowned upon because we're adults, we're not kids anymore. Usually on the little packages is eight ages, 8 and up or whatever. Well, 8 and up also encompasses my age, which is 29. Mind you, I don't think kids have $40 to buy one single card. I'm looking at you, Yu-Gi-Oh. Fuck you. Anyways, cut that out. Speaking of $40 cards, we're gonna go in sequence, okay? Isidro's gonna go first because he's super excited to show you guys his little collection, and we're gonna talk about a big problem. No, it's because it's a big problem we're having. Even I'm having this problem right now. Scalpers. I hate them. They're up there with the worst people in the world. Scalpers are the worst. I hate them. I get it. You want to have your grind or whatever. You want to make your money. But fuck you, dude. Don't do it at the expense of others, Like, I hate it,
Yeah.
So, my favorite TCG for the longest time was Yu-Gi-Oh! I know. I don't know how to read. But anyways, if you know, you know. But I played Cyber Dragons, and I always loved playing them because it was super easy. I could just put on my helmet and just go at it. You know what I mean? And yes, my special needs helmet, because I don't have to think. I just go, right? So anyways, I used to love playing that game. But then they started coming out with some bullshit ass. And look, if I start raging, I'm sorry, but it's BS, okay? Because Konami really did screw us over because they were doing like power creeping, which means a set comes out, that set is playable for about half a year maybe, and then the next set comes out, and then whatever you just spend money on is useless. You gotta throw it away. Some people spend thousands of dollars on making a good deck to go to tournaments and stuff like that, which is part of the hobby. It really is. Some people are collectors, some people are actually players. I myself am a little bit of a mixture of both. With Yu-Gi-Oh, stop playing. I just stopped playing it. I can't. I hate it. I hate it when people cut me off when I'm talking sometimes. So when I'm doing something in Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm telling you, hey, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and you cut me off to tell me, no, you're not, and then just end my turn. It's like, I'm not having fun. But that's just me being toxic. But anyways,
that's when you send them to the fucking Shadow Realm.
Yeah. And then what I love, look, come here, let me tell you something real quick. What I love the most is sending people to the damn Shadow Realm, okay? Back in the day, that was me, baby. Back up. You're a little too close now. That was me back in the day, baby. I was sending people to the Shadow Realm. God damn it. And I was good at it too. I like how I'm still holding the mic. Like, I feel like it gives me attitude, you know what I mean? It gives me character. It's part of my charm.
Toy.
No. Yeah. So mira, look, TCGs are great because they're collectibles. At the end of the day, they're collectibles, and they're just pieces of cardboard with little sprinkles on it. And it triggers the happy part of your brain, which is fine. So Yu-Gi-Oh was my favorite for the longest time, okay? I dabbled a little bit of Magic, but the people that play Magic scare me. Okay? Because these people think like 20 steps ahead of you. I'm lucky if I can think on my step. You know what I mean? Like it's my turn and I can barely think sometimes. These people, they can see the future sometimes. You know what I mean? It's scary. So I didn't really get into it. But what really got me into trading card games was my friends. Back in college, we had 2 hours between classes. So instead of just being normal people, we would just play card games. Yu-Gi-Oh was one of them. Pokemon was another one. I never understood Pokemon 100%, but now I kind of do now that I've, been in the trading card game world or whatever. As I've said many times before, unfortunately, I grew out of Pokemon, so and also I don't really like the art sometimes. Sometimes, like don't get me wrong, okay? Like sometimes the art is worth the $100, $200 card or whatever, right? But I can't justify it. I can't, okay? I know that Isidro. I know that there's a Charizard card that's a full art and has like a little mini Charizard flying through the sky and it's like a ravine or some shit like that and it looks really really pretty. Yeah, I would want to have that as a poster, not as a little piece of card. You know what I mean? So some of the cards I justify. Okay, some of them I don't. Pokemon is one of those where I'm like, it's not for me, so I don't jump into it. But in a couple minutes, Isidro's gonna explain to you why Pokemon is awesome. Now, I'm super excited because this new game came out, and if you know me, I love Gundam. For those of you who don't know what Gundam is basically robots. Just look it up. Mobile Suit Gundam, it's best thing ever. Watch Iron Blooded Orphans if you like being depressed like me all the damn time. It's really good. It's really good. Chef's kiss. But anyways, they came out with a card game. It plays similar to Pokemon, and it plays similar to like Magic the Gathering, where you have your resources, your units, and then your XYZs, right? It's really good. I like it. I love the game. I've been playing it. I've actually been going to tournaments, and that's the thing with me. You have to understand that I'm not a competitive person. I don't like arguing with people. I don't like fighting people. I'm a big weenie. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's true. I'm a little weenie. Like I don't like fighting people. I know how to defend myself, but I don't like fighting. I'll send you to the Shadow Realm, but I won't fist fight you.
You know how to send people to the Shadow Realm.
So it's easy. You just take away their life points. Anyways, so trading card games are fun because they bring a community to them. But I want to talk about the positive things. But the issue here with what I've been noticing with trading cards as a whole is this new influx of scalpers. And for those of you who don't know what a scalper is a piece of shit person that waits outside of the store for it to open on the day that they get restocked, mind you, and they go to the card area and they grab everything. And then instead of selling it for $1 more, they sell it for literally twice, if not triple its price. That's crazy. So a pack of how many cards come in a pack of Pokemon, Isidro? Like 12, no?
Like 10.
Okay. And how much does each 10 pack cost? Like 10, $12?
7.
7. Okay. These guys, Isidro, I'm sorry, editing mode. These fucking assholes, they fucking charge like $30 for one fucking pack. And it's ridiculous. Why? Why would you do that? And it's like, oh, well, I gotta stay on the grind. Fuck you. Why don't you get a real job? Like the most of us did. Mikey got a job. No offense, Mikey. Mikey got a good job, and he's not out here scalping people and shit.
He could have become a scalper.
No, I would disown him. I would disown him. Okay, I had to use my whole body for that. But no, like it's ridiculous because I understand, like, oh, I want to make money, but dude, like for real, why don't you just open up your own card shop at that point? You know what I mean? Just open up your own card shop. You don't even have to have an actual physical card shop. You can sell out of your garage if you want. You know what I mean? You could literally buy cases like at MSRP. I don't know what MSRP means, Isidro, so I'm just gonna act like
Market
I know. MSRP
price.
supposedly. There you go. Thank you. I knew I had to do something with market. I just couldn't think about it. Don't laugh, Mikey. Anyways, so
how dare you laugh?
Even, for real, Mikey. No, like that's something I would like to do. Like if I could just call Bandai and tell them, hey, I want to sell your stock at MSRP or whatever, but I don't have a store. Can I just sell it out of my garage? If that was something I could do, I would do it. I would do it. But there's laws and regulations and taxes and all this other bullshit, and it's just like, I guess. So, I can never be happy in this beautiful country. So, gotta deal with that. Don't be like that. don't be an asshole. Don't go out there
Mm.
and say, I'm gonna buy this and sell it to other people for more money. That's stupid. That's mean. And sure, there is people that are indeed that devout to the card shop, to the cards and all that good stuff. I get it. You know, you're a fan and you love that, but don't feed into them. Don't do that. But Isidro, I want you to tell us about that issue that you had with that ticket that you showed it to us earlier that
Oh
it
yeah.
was gonna
So I
cost
mean,
you.
this last Friday they did the Pokemon game had the distribution for the Koraidon Miraidon, and
Mm.
Mhm.
it dropped the same day as the Pokemon Mega Evolution dropped. So the newest set dropped, and so obviously, guess who's there? Scalpers. They're there. They're
God.
outside the lines of GameStops, and even they don't even play the games. They still got a code because they went to GameStop, and now they're
Right.
selling it for $90, a free code. They're selling it for like 40, $90. It's ridiculous. And then
That's
on top of
wild.
that,
That's crazy.
GameStop only got like 50 codes per shop. That's not a lot of codes.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, so
50?
it was a bad distribution in the first place because we had to go to GameStop. We had to go touch grass, which is horrible in the first place. And then they do
I agree.
that. They limit to only 50 per shop, and now people are just trying to sell them. And not even then, GameStop was giving them out earlier than they were supposed to. They gave them a whole week earlier
Damn.
to people that's scalpers, to their buddies or whatever. Which just sucks. It's kind of like,
What
what
the
was the
fuck?
point?
Yeah.
And like also like and I wanna take some time to shit on Nintendo for a second. They're probably gonna sue us and they're probably gonna shut down the thing, but I will not be censored and I'm in a free country. I can do whatever I want.
Your mic's upside down.
Okay. That's the joke. I know.
Okay.
No, it's
Making sure.
that's the joke. No, it's funny because I don't think you can see it. I don't think you can see it. Like my actual mic is right here on my head. Well, my actual mic is down there, but my actual microphone that I'm using is right here. I'm just using this as a prop. It feels good. I really thank you, Isidro, for giving me this. This is nice. It feels really, really good. It adds to the, you know. I feel like because I'm the host today, like I should be doing this, and then next time whoever hosts needs to do the same thing. I think I'm a genius. Big brain. No, I'm here tapping it like no, I just want to shit on Nintendo for a second because I heard, I don't know how true it is, but I heard that they're charging you like $40 or $80 for the game, but then the DLC is another $40 or something like that. I don't know the exact amount,
Yeah.
right?
I heard about
Give
that.
or take, right? I'm not
Mhm.
spending $120 for just digital content. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Many years ago when God of War came out, when the fourth God of War game came out, and as you know, I'm a big old God of War fan, right? The statue, little gizmos and baubles and stuff like that, and the game in a steel case, $80. $80. That's what it cost me.
Yeah, the deluxe editions. I remember those.
Yeah, you guys some of you viewers will probably fact check me and say on the comments, oh no, it was this much. It's like, well, I baited you. I don't know how much it was, but it wasn't $100 and something. Okay,
Even if it was
shut up, leave me
100
alone.
something, it came with figures. It came with stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, it came with
Exactly my
stuff.
point.
Yeah.
So I remember
Exactly my point.
I remember I think Halo Reach had like a helmet, and it
Yup.
was like
Mhm.
$110 for the game,
Mhm.
and the helmet.
Mhm.
I remember that.
The thing
That
the
was
thing
cool.
that I'm trying to get at is there's another part where I guess the Mega Evolution Stones for specific Pokemon, you have to do a specific part of the game that nobody wants to do, which is like the battle something. Like you have to actually play online. I think it costs money to play online or so. I don't remember. I haven't touched Nintendo. I haven't touched Nintendo products in a while. I have a Animal Crossing Switch, the that came out years ago. It's probably dead right now because I haven't charged the battery. I might have to replace the battery because I haven't even turned it on in so long. But Nintendo is just fucking up so bad right now because they're doing that with Pokemon. But then I don't know if you guys know, but they're like really, really. Oh, they did a lot. They did a patent where other gaming companies cannot
I saw that.
make games that involve
Oh,
you
like
summoning a
that follow
monster.
the
Yep.
formula
Yeah.
of Pokemon. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just like, first of all, much love to people that love Pokemon. But dude, that whole concept of, hey, you're this character and you have these units, that's universal. That's
Mm-hmm.
freaking. There's so many games that did that and better, in my opinion. Like, do you guys remember Spectrobes? It's the one where you
Oh,
dig.
yeah.
It's for the Nintendo DS. You dig into the little thingy and you get this fossil, and then that fossil becomes a Pokemon or a monster that you use, and you go fight with them. Da 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 da. If you know what I'm talking about, leave your comment. Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of games that have that concept of even Persona. Persona does that, where it's like you have your character, you shoot yourself in the dome. I don't know why, but whatever, edgy, I guess. And then this monster comes out and does an attack for you. You know what I mean? It's Pokemon, but different
Yeah.
because Nintendo. And is this like I don't know why Nintendo is like this. It's Nintendo, dude. It's freaking Nintendo. You have so much fucking money. What are you doing, dude? Like, don't be American. Anyways, so be better. So TCG, right? Um, yeah, that sucks, dude. But you got yours for free though, right? Your little
Yeah, I
company.
got my code for free because
Oh, thank
I
God.
went and waited in line at like 9:30 in the morning for a
Oh,
GameStop,
okay.
so I
Okay.
had to be out there. And since I
Okay.
was there, I was like, well, might as well get a couple packs of the newest set, the Mega
Mhm,
Evolutions.
mhm.
So I got the limit. That's the only they did have limits on how much you could buy. So it's only 5 the single packs, which not too bad. Not too bad.
Oh, no, that's good. And I'm bullying Mike a little bit right now because I'm not letting him talk about his stuff because earlier he was like, no, I just like collecting the anime cards, and I'm like, that works, Mikey.
I have anime cards
Mm.
So
too
no,
that
and
I have
actually,
never not opened.
oh yeah, yeah. See, I don't see. I wanted to buy the Full Metal Alchemist ones, but I was
Mm.
like, I don't need them. Like, well, what am I gonna do with them?
This
You know,
was
like
Yeah.
this whole box
realistic.
was $30, honestly. Not bad.
That's not bad
That's not
actually.
too
Yeah.
bad. That's not actually
And if
not
you
too bad. Yeah.
And I mean, if you like the show, then you just collect them and you just put
Mm-hmm.
them in sleeves. You put them in sleeves and then you put them in folders, and then you can have like a library of cards. A friend
Mm-hmm.
of mine did that. He bought folders specifically to keeping cards, safe or whatever, weatherproof and
Mm-hmm.
everything. And he puts them in the sleeves and he puts them in there, and then he has a library. And sometimes he opens them and he just goes through them to like reminisce about how he used to play or whatever the fuck, right? Because he's old. He's like 32 or something. He's old. Um, and I only say that because I'm turning 29 this year, and the next
This
30
weekend,
minutes.
no?
No, I'm kidding. No, no, es cierto. No, no, no. I'm
I
turning
was like,
30. I'm turning 29.
You
No,
turn 29
no,
this
I'm
weekend,
turning
no?
29. Yeah, this weekend it's coming up, and I'm
Happy
not looking
birthday.
forward to it.
Everybody drop a happy birthday in the comments because
yeah,
it's going to
everybody
come
drop
out
off a
after his
happy
birthday.
Yeah, thank
Yep.
you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. 29 years, you guys. Long time to be alive. Anyways, great time to be alive. But no, Mikey,
Mm.
you ever played Magic? Because I like, and I'm not saying this in an offensive way, but you look like you would enjoy Magic.
They also dropped Magic, the
Uh,
Spider-Man set that day, last Friday.
I
So
Yep.
there
heard
was
about
even
that
more
too.
Yep.
scalpers that GameStop
Yep.
because they were all trying to get that Spider-Man set. I was this was to
Yep.
buying some, but I was like, I don't even play Magic. What am I doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
was.
it's Spider-Man.
I
Yeah,
like
because
Spider-Man.
I've never played Magic. I know I have friends who do, and they were kind of trying to explain it, but it was like it just sounded way too complicated. Um, and so yeah, because like for the most part, when I collect cards and stuff, like yeah, it's like the anime cards and stuff, mostly for the artwork and the characters and stuff like that. Um, I was tempted to buy when they did like a Godzilla set. I was tempted to get that, but then I was like, I don't know because I don't play Magic, and like I know that those get expensive too when you try and like buy them from
Yeah.
retailers and stuff like that. So I was like, "Ooh, I don't know about that."
What if I told you there is a Godzilla trading card game? Yeah, look it up, baby.
Hold on, I'm doing the same bit. Where can I acquire said cards?
There's a there is there. Oh my god, I'm sending you. I like that I'm still going with the fucking mic. Let me send you the link. There's if you just type in Godzilla TCG, that you will literally find it. I already sent it to you. But yeah, I don't know how, but it's basically the cards themselves are literally just pictures from the movies and stuff. Oh, there's a Godzilla 2023 one. Oh, okay, cool. No, it's because you need to understand Godzilla 2023, the minus one. Beautiful
Oh,
game,
yeah.
beautiful,
Oh,
beautiful
yeah.
Did
story.
the
It was
sequel ever
it
come
was
out?
it's coming.
No,
Well,
I think
supposedly.
it's in development. I think it's in
Mm.
development. I don't think it's started production, but it's in development.
Yeah, I remember watching
yeah.
it. There was a lot of good stuff in the exit and scenes.
Mhm.
He's coming back, baby. That's all I gotta say. No, but this Godzilla was very not only did they actually use old style technology for certain scenes, you could tell, you could see it, but
Oh yeah.
they did such an amazing job. It's a beautifully done movie. Like I love that movie. Sure, I kind of wish it wasn't in Japanese so I can just look more at the visuals and less at the text, but whatever. It don't matter. It's just me being toxic and picky. But no,
Just
trading
take some
card games.
Tylenol and learn Japanese, dude.
Yeah.
Easy.
The TCG, the Godzilla ones remind me a lot of. I had gotten these from the Godzilla store when we went to Japan, and they're Do I have these upside down? They're
Bro can't even
basically,
read
hold on, how do
Japanese. Come on.
I can't, but like I don't have to because they're playing cards, so they're like a poker card deck, and they have like
Oh, yeah, those are
that's
cool.
upside down. But yeah, they're like pictures
Those
of
are
like the
cool.
different movies and stuff like that, like different Godzillas for different ones. And so now that I know that this exists and it's a TCG format, I might have to,
No,
to
seriously,
start.
look. Oh, that like, see, I would want to buy just this one card. It's really sick. Look, if you open it, if you go to the website that I clicked on and you just go for beginners and you click on the top left where it says for beginners and you scroll a little bit down, there's a card that's Godzilla and in parentheses 2023. And it looks cool. Like it's
Oh
okay.
yeah,
See,
yeah.
but see, I'm biased because my favorite colors are red and black and gray colors. And
Mm.
that card
Mm.
happens to be red, black, and gray. And I was like,
Mm.
it's beautiful, it's beautiful, it's beautiful. I love it. The thing with me too is like, okay, so I collect Funko Pops. I am very embarrassed to admit that I collect Naruto Funko Pops, the Naruto from the show. I love it. I hate it because as I get older, I realize that show is so ass because of all the bullshit stories that are in it. Like, let me explain something real quick. They had so many good characters, and they were like, yeah, they're there, but the show's called Naruto, not Rock Lee. You know what I mean? Or whatever the fuck, right? You know what I mean? Like, so
Sasuke.
like they just, yeah, or Sasuke, yeah. Like also many moons ago, many years ago, Kmart used to have a
Oop,
Naruto
give me
trading card game. Kmart used to have this Naruto trading card game, right? And it was sick. Like the art was really cool, the dynamic of it was really cool. I read the manual. I didn't know how to read back then, so like, and I still kind of don't. So I didn't really bother with it 100%. But I liked the cards so much, I just kept them. And then I ended up moving and I lost them, so I don't know where they are. But I'm telling you right now, if there was a Naruto trading card game and people liked it, I would totally play it. But here's the problem. A lot of people are going to be bitching and complaining about, oh, this character is not as strong as this character, so this card is stupid, or this shouldn't be like this, or blah, blah, blah. So people are just weird and whatever. I'm not going to get into it with them and argue.
Yeah.
But
They don't
what I
pass
want
the
to
vibe
do,
check.
for real, es que no entienden la vibra, you know?
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know Spanish, they don't understand the vibes. So, Isidro, I would like to ask you, if it's okay with you, if you can open up at least one pack, just so that we get the little brain tickle at
Yeah,
least.
not this one, but give me 1 second. I'll get another pack because I have
Yep.
like so many packs to open.
Jesus
1 second.
Christ.
Oh.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take a quick pause right here, and we will be right back after these short messages. Sponsored by. No, I'm kidding. I wish. I wish. We'll go back to Minecraft. So even. It's still active.
I dropped my headphones.
Oh, good lord. I need one more of these. What do I need? Nothing.
Yeah,
Okay,
this
cool.
this bag is like full of cards I need to open. I have this. I have this.
Okay, I'm
Good
back.
lord. Welcome back. Welcome back. Are any of those that are still sealed?
This.
Are they worth anything to? Are they worth like money or
Yeah,
what?
honestly, I could probably sell. I don't know. I haven't checked, but I could probably sell this one for like 100, 120 if I really wanted to.
Scalper
Mm.
prices?
Yeah.
Well, hey, I mean,
Yeah. Then I have this 2 packs. So let me open one.
yeah.
So I got this ones at the Pokemon World competition, the one that happened in Anaheim recently. They gave away 2
Mhm.
packs when you picked up your batch. So I got this. Trying to open it. Doesn't want to. Ábrete,
I
sésamo.
think a lot of what I would love to do, because look, my thing is with trading card games, with the Gundam one, I'm gonna buy a box set, right?
Mhm.
And I would love to do a video of just opening them and whatever, and just follow with the game or whatever. But see, my thing is, I'm annoying. I'm annoying, so I don't want to be at a card shop loud and obnoxious like I always am. And
Mhm.
people will look at me weird. And the thing with me is that when people look at me weird, I get kind of feisty, because that's how I am, because I'm dramatic, because I'm a diva, and as you know, and yeah, so I would love to do something like that where I'm opening packs and then showing whatever I got. But the thing too though is that I'm not lucky when it comes to that kind of stuff. Like I can't gamble. See, okay, so here's the thing about me, okay? I'm very lucky in the aspect of I have great, beautiful friends like here, Isidro and Mike, as they are. I have a nice family. They're okay sometimes. They're tolerable. Um, but I'm very lucky to have the people I have in my life, and I'm really, really grateful for that. But when it comes to gambling, brother, I can bet my own soul, and the dealer will be like, nah, it's not worth much, and I'm like, oh, okay, you know. Uh, I've gambled like in gotcha games and in the casino, unfortunately, because I don't know any better. Um, and I always end up having to either pay extra or just not get what I want, which is bullshit. But then there's those times where I do get lucky. For example, for those of you who do play gotcha games, you know what I mean. But for those of you who don't know what a gotcha game is a casino that you can play in more freely. That's really what it is. It's basically a game, and it has a mechanic where you collect a specific amount of currencies that's very limited, mind you, and you do a pull for these characters, weapons, units, whatever it is, and if you get lucky, you get the unit you want or you get the item you want, right? That's just how it's a luck based thing, right? The other day, I was playing Gundam. Well, again, Gundam. There's a gacha. There's a
Gundam.
Gundam gacha game, triple G's, mind you.
Mhm.
But anyways, and it was the first pull. I did the first pull, and I got 3 ultimate rare units. One of them was the
Ooh.
one that I wanted. The second one was a copy of that one. The third one was another copy of that unit. So that unit is my strongest unit because I got lucky enough to pull it and have it and use it. And now my account for that game is pretty good. I'm able to clear content pretty quickly, which is kind of good, but it's also kind of bad because I'm clearing content so fast that I'm running out of content to do, which is fine because at the end of the day, more content's gonna come out. Blah 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 blah. Isidro, do us a favor. Take us away. Show us what you got.
Okay, so I
And we'll
got
be right back. I need to open the door real quick, so I'll be right back.
so
Okay,
I
ladies and
have
gentlemen.
an Squawkabilly.
Oh, my
I
chest.
don't even let me check. Roselia. My camera's kind of dirty. A Nidorina, a Flappy, Team Rocket, Parcel or whatever, Starmie, Misty Starmie,
Ooh.
Hippopotas. Sorry, my camera is inverted on this capture screen, so I can't really see.
Mm.
Blipbug, Methane,
Ooh.
and Tyranitar.
Ooh.
And one lucky person can take all of these cards away. Have fun. Good luck. Yeah, the Tyranitar is like a hollow. I didn't get anything good in this one, unfortunately. No good pulls. I did get a Misty Starmie, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Pretty cool. Then a bunch of Team Rockets. Oh, that was Cynthia's Rosalia. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Nothing good.
Nice.
So there, when I got these cards, there's a YouTuber called Purple Cliff, and I got a picture with him, and he's like has this ongoing series where he's just opening these packs to try to get like Cynthia's Garchomp, like a specific card. So I took a picture with him holding the packs, and he grabbed it. And he's like, this one has Mewtwo.
Oh my lord, what did I walk into?
So yeah,
What did I? Ooh, I almost.
So yeah, so I still haven't opened it. I still haven't seen if he blessed me with his luck or not.
So what you ended up getting? What was what was the
Nothing.
shiny one?
Nothing good.
Okay. See what? Hold on. Anything that I just said doesn't count because I wasn't holding my mic. Anyways. Oh, Tyranitar! No. I like Tyranitar. I used to like Tyranitar a lot. That one and Agron was my favorite one because it was black and gray, but it looked like Godzilla. Awesome. I'm really sorry that your pulls wasn't that great. I mean, Tyranitar is pretty cool. What were you hoping to get?
Nothing.
No, well, there you go. You don't have to. See, that's the fun. That's
I
the
opened it
fun
on a
though,
whim.
because like, yeah, there you go. That's the fun too, because like, so let me tell you real quick. So since the Gundam TCG is so new, it only has a specific amount of cards, right? It only has a damn. My hair looks wild, ladies and gentlemen. Jesus Christ. Anyways, so because the new set is coming out, the older cards, I'm not really interested in them because I've seen them already. Do I wish I had certain specific cards? Oh yeah, of course. As a collector, I would love to have the full arts and the beautiful, shiny, glossy, sprinkly ones, right? Of course, you know. So I went to a tournament and I got 8th place out of 32 people. Well, 16 people technically. I'm not that good. Let's be honest. I'm not that good at tournaments, but I played. I got 8th place. They gave me $10, and I was able to buy a pack of that card game, and then 4 Twinkies because I couldn't afford another pack. So I was just like, fuck it, I'll just buy the Twinkies. And I ended up giving them to my sisters because I can't, newsflash, I'm diabetic and I can't be having that. So, so I told my friend, like, this pack to me is useless because like I don't need it. You know, like whatever's in here, whatever it is, I don't need it. So if I pull something cool, awesome. I might even sell it so I can buy more packs. I ended up getting nothing, so I was like, all right, cool, whatever. But the experience of it was like, oh, it just felt good. It gave me that scratch at the back of my skull. You know what I mean? Like it was good. I loved it. I enjoyed it. But yeah, man, that's all I got right now. But Mike, is there anything you would want to get into by any chance?
I don't know, cause I was thinking about getting into like Magic, just because like my friends played it and they've been kind of hyping it up. But at the same time, like I don't know if I want to like go down that rabbit hole
Expensive
of
rabbit
just
hole.
like, yeah, and especially like when there's new drops and stuff like that. I don't know if Magic works the same as how you were explaining it, like with Yu-Gi-Oh, where like when one pack comes out and it's like the biggest, it's the most powerful one, but then a new pack comes out and now that one's just shit.
Magic is interesting because I've heard that you can make a deck with whatever. Supposedly, I don't know how true that is, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys can correct me or let me know, please let me know because I don't really know.
That just
I'm not
reminded me
really
of
into
the
that like that.
pot of greed meme. With the whatever, it's like I
Yeah,
summon pot of greed.
pot of greed.
And I summon pot of greed. You can't do that. And I summon pot of greed, which allows
Pot
me
of
to pull
greed.
3 more cards.
Bet you didn't see
It's only
this
2.
coming. I summon pot of greed.
Yeah. No, man. Magic is cool because the times that I've played it, it's very about. Well, okay. The technicality of it is resource management, making sure the cards that you're using right then and there are gonna benefit you more than they're gonna make it, more hard for you to win or whatever. There's a lot to it. There is a lot to it, but I also found out that there's people that get really really creative and do some crazy stuff where like they activate one card and then because they activated that specific card, 3 other cards activated at the same time. So now you have to do like a
Oh
chain of
shit.
events things, and then it's like one card allows you to like draw 2 cards. But if you draw 2 cards, but then there's another card on the board that says if you draw 2 cards or if you draw a card, then you do this, this, and this. So it's like it's wild. I've seen some crazy plays. It's crazy. I've
Like
also seen
Yu-Gi-Oh.
plays where no, Magic is more entertaining than Yu-Gi-Oh because I'll put it to you this way. They're both assholes, right? Because you're trying to summon out your monster, and the opponent's like, no, boo boo, and then they use one card, and you're done. You're like, okay, whatever. And then they stop you mid. They stop you mid like turn or whatever, right? But in Magic, it's very if you set it up properly, your opponent is screwed over regardless. You know what I mean? Or you're screwed over regardless, right? So with Magic, I feel like it requires more tact and just more knowing what's in your deck. Well, that's anywhere though. Knowing what's in your deck is also very important because in Gundam, if I see 3 of the same cards and I know that I only have 4, 2 things. It's either in my deck still, or in my drop zone, or in my shield zone. So depending on what it is, because in Gundam you have these bases, that gives you is basically like health points if you want to say it that way. So you get
Mhm.
+5 health points if you have a base in your shield zone, and in your shield zone you only have 6 cards. You have them upside down. And mind you, these are cards that are in your deck in your 40 card deck, right? So these
Mhm.
6 cards can be any card that you have in your deck, and it might be beneficial, detrimental to you or whatever, if they're there in the in the shield zone, okay? Because when you take damage, you flip them over, and depending on what that is, if it has a specific ability, you're able to A, play it right then and there, or put it in your hand, or unfortunately, it just gets trashed. And 9 out of 10, you don't want your cards trashed. You want to be able to
Yeah.
get the most bang for your buck, right? But the cards that are supposed to be in the shield zone, oh, you want them there at all times. Just perfect. I got a game one time where I got all 4 of my bases in my shield zone. It was the best thing ever. And I still lost, but that's not the point. It's the but the guy was having a great time just swinging on me like I owe him money. Jonathan, if you ever watch this video, fuck you. Anyways, his name is not even Jonathan. Guys, I'm lying. I'm lying. This is a lie. Anyways, so no. But for real though, that guy, he was just like really like he swung on my base, and I was just like, huh, okay. So I grabbed my base, threw it to the discard pile, and he's like, all right, well
Mhm.
you're free, you're open, so I'm gonna swing on you. And I'm like, okay, cool, go for it. Flip the first card, another base. So now he has to use more resources to destroy that one base. So he got mad. He still swung like I owe him money. So he got rid of that one. And then he swung again. And then the next turn, I didn't have any of my bases in my hand. So I was like, I'm screwed. I need to make sure I have a board. Gave him a nice hefty board to be able to protect myself. He didn't give a shit. He got rid of it. I don't remember how. Don't ask me how, but he got rid of it. The point is, he swung on my next shield. Guess what it was? A base. And so the game dragged out longer than it should have, but it was fun because my bases were where they needed to be. But anyways, I don't know why I remember we were talking about this, but the point is, trading card games, you gotta love them. You gotta love shiny pieces of cardboard, man. It's the best thing ever.
Yep.
And it's funny because a lot of those cards, especially for Magic, Mike, if you were to
Mhm.
buy old, well, first of all, good luck getting them, but if you were to buy old sets of Magic the Gathering, like first printed set, those are like thousands of dollars. Like if you find there's I
Oh
saw a
my
video
god.
on it. No, yeah, I saw a video on Instagram, a little reel. Some dude was going garage sale shopping, right? And I guess
Mhm.
the family was selling like stuff of like the grandpa or some crap like that. I don't remember. I'm not gonna tell a sad story. But the point is, he found a box, and inside of the box, guess what was in there? Another box, but it was Magic the Gathering, and it was still sealed in the shrink wrap. But it was like one of the
Mhm.
first like boxes that came out. So
Oh
he ended up paying like $20 for it, and at the end I don't remember how much he made, but it was a nice amount of money for that because it was just an
yeah.
old
Holy
set, right?
shit.
Like even the original Charizard cards, how old are they, Isidro? Like 20 years old, right?
They're like
How old is Pokemon,
27. Pokemon
right?
is our age, Beto. So it turned 29 this year.
Yeah, so there's a 29-year-old Charizard card out there that's worth thousands of dollars. And don't it's a beautiful card. It's an old card. It's
Yeah.
very 90s, 80s. You know what I mean? It's really, really cool. Like it's really, really. You look at it, you're like woo, and because it like has like little sparkles on it. You know what I mean? So you look at it,
Mhm.
you look at the light, you do the woo, and then you can see it like glistening and whatnot. I don't know, man. It just triggers the good part of my brain. You know, it just makes me feel happy. It makes me feel good, and that's all that matters. I love cards that do not have a lot of text, because reading is hard,
Especially
and
the
because
small
people don't know
font.
how. Yeah, and then people don't know how to read, right? So
Mhm.
the concept of trading card games is the game is fun just as long as your grammar is good. Or none of your grammar, well, yeah, your grammar would be one of them. But as long as you know how to read, you're able to do what you need to do, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, as the good Lord has shown me in the past couple of years, not everybody is at the same level of intellect, right? And that's okay. It's okay. It's okay to, be a little dumb. Just know it, me essentially. I don't know why I'm throwing shit on my own self, but here I am. Um, but there's cards that say, for example, one of my favorite cards, Cyber Dragon. It's a level 5 monster, and the reason why I'm explaining it is because in order for me to summon that monster, I have to sacrifice another monster in order for me to be able to summon it. Because monsters that are level 4 or lower, normal summon. That's what it's called, a normal summon. Summon the cards that are 5 or higher are special summons, and those are its own little tag, right? So Cyber Dragon is a level 5, and it states in the card, the bottom, if your opponent does not have monsters of the field or something like that, special summon this for free. Free real estate, baby. One time, right? I didn't know what I was doing. I read it as if your opponent has no monsters, special summon it. No, wait, I'm tripping. I think that's. Anyways, see what I mean? Like, see, like I don't even know my own cards. But yeah, long story short, you have to read what it says. So see right there, I thought it was if your opponent has a monster, summon it. But the card, I think it does say if your opponent doesn't have monsters, summon it, or it might be vice versa. Now that's just a memory issue. But recently, I had a in the tournament for the new set that came out for Gundam. The card says if you have two other two other cards with a
Yeah.
specific tag, that means that you have to have two on the board already in order for this card to take effect. So some guy only had one of those cards and he said, no, this card is also part of that. I was like, no, it's not. No, it's
Yeah.
not. I told him you have to already have the two other in play in order for them to work. He's like, well, this card
Yeah.
is in play. And I'm like, yes, but it's not another card. It's other cards, right? People don't know like words, I guess. But and the worst part is like it's technical. Technically, this takes first, this takes precedence, or whatever. But people don't want to do that. They want to skip all that because they just don't want to waste time, and also because they're trying to get away with some shenanigans that they shouldn't be getting away with anyways. So trading card games. I could talk about trading card games all day today, actually. To be honest with you, I didn't, ladies and gentlemen, like I didn't want to do this today, but like Isidro and Mike were like, "Come on, Beto, we need you," and I was like, "Shit, you do." So Dragon Ball Z is another good one, but that one's okay. Dragon Ball stopped being cool after Z. I don't care,
I never liked Dragon Ball.
and that's okay. That's okay.
It's not.
Makes sense because you like Pokemon.
It's not okay.
No, but see, the thing is, Dragon Ball.
It's not okay.
A lot of people.
I deserve
why
to be
not? Hold on.
canceled because I'm Mexican, born in Mexico.
A la madre, si cierto,
Oh,
That's not
true.
I just, said something,
No,
I just said something illegal.
But you know what? Well, me too. But check this out. I think that Dragon Ball. We're talking about trading card games, right? But this is context. I think that Dragon Ball was cool from Dragon Ball all the way to Dragon Ball Z. Anything after that, it's questionable. It's like, sure, I guess. And then the power level system that they have there is so stupid. It's so stupid because they ran out of ideas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, they ran out of scales.
Yeah, exactly.
There's, like, did you guys hear that? Like, I think Japan said themselves that like the reason why like they keep like remaking Dragon Ball or making more Dragon Ball shows is because literally if they end Dragon Ball, it'll cause significant financial and economical damage to the country of Japan if like Dragon Ball were to ever stop.
Yeah, because it's such an iconic thing.
It makes like so
watch.
much money for the country.
Yeah, especially like the stuff that they send over here. Like it's ridiculous.
Oh, the Latin American ones.
Yeah, the Latin American dude. It's funny because I remember that when the new Dragon Ball, when Broly came out, with the new Dragon Ball Broly movie came out, Japan, I don't know if they sent it to Mexico or if Mexico pirated it and hired professional
voice actors.
Yeah, way faster than the US got it. Like the US got it like a week or two later in theaters.
Wasn't that the one that like they had like a literal sold out arena for that?
It was in a plaza
fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
For the fight.
For the Jiren fight. Yeah. For the Jiren fight. The one that broke the internet was the Jiren fight. And they were watching it literally in a big old plaza. They had a big old screen projector and whatnot. As a matter of fact, there's adult oriented children. Oh, actually, I don't like children in this channel because we're adults. In gentlemen clubs, sometimes they'll be playing Dragon Ball in the background. Instead of showing off the ladies, they'll have monitors playing Dragon Ball.
Boy.
Oh my god, I could just imagine like someone, like one of the performers just trying to do her job, and it's like, no, hold on, wait, Goku's fighting. Hold on, give me a second. Hold on.
You know, I
Hold
have
up, there's
something a
100,
little
go
bit.
away.
Sí, sí, ten, bye, ya, quítate. Just go back to. And then Goku goes, and then Goku's like, oh, I need your power, and just people go in the middle of the strip club.
Just in the middle.
This beautiful lady.
Dance just.
This beautiful lady is, trying to show you a good time, gentlemen, and you're out here like, quítate. Like, like.
So here, take
And
a
then
walk,
and then
go, do your thing.
Yeah.
Goku's fighting.
For real. And it's like, hey, your entry is like $10-15. And it's like, what are you doing here if you're not getting a lap dance? And they just go, hello. And they just point at Dragon Ball,
I'm trying to
Dragon
catch
Ball
up,
with the
dude.
boys.
For real. No, you know what? Actually, speaking about gentleman club stuff, one time for one of my friends, it is nothing bad. It's pretty funny. One of my friends, his name is Carlos. I love him to death. He's so cool. He's a little bit twisted, not twisted in a bad way, but he's very he has autism for sure. There's something wrong with him, right? But he's very cool. Like, he's not dangerous. He's a sweetheart. Like, he's really, really cool. It's just that he absorbs lore like a damn sponge. Okay.
Did he get to know the lore of all the girls?
No. I'm saying this because of this. He's very about what he likes, right? So he's very about what he likes, right? So he really likes chicken wings for whatever reason. I don't blame him. Chicken wings are pretty good.
Wings now.
Dude, I haven't had chicken wings in a while.
Bro.
I digress.
Sorry, I'll interrupt. We had some chicken wings the other day, me and my mom, because she passed her her CNA license test, whatever. So I treated her to some chicken wings. But guess where the chicken wings are? Where the shop is? Guess. Take a wild guess.
Mexico.
No.
San Diego?
Yeah, it's in San Diego. But guess what type of where is the store inside a store? But guess what the store is inside of?
Walmart.
No.
Target.
No.
I'm gonna go on a limb here. Kmart.
No, it's a car wash.
Kmart. What the fuck?
They're inside a car wash. There's a shop inside a car wash. Well, it's attached to a car wash.
Honestly,
and you have free vacuums. You can vacuum for free.
Honestly, you waiting for your car to get washed,
It makes sense, legit.
Get some wings.
Yeah, makes sense.
They were so freaking good.
No, you know what's funny? A lot of the times when okay, so here where I'm at, the only place I can get wings is Wingstop, Buffalo Wild Wings, and that's about it, right? I just go to Wingstop because it's right up the street, right? But some background about me, some lore, if you will, right? I used to work for 7-Eleven. And those wings, when they're fresh, baby girl, fire. When we got the bland ones, just the plain chicken ones, what I would do is I would go to Stater Brothers down the street, and I will buy a Buffalo Wild Wings sauce and just toss them in it, and it was the best thing ever. But the reason why they're so good is because they're Tyson brand, so they're the bougie brand, right? Big old pieces of meat or whatever. But anyways, I digress. The point is, my friend Carlos, right? He was celebrating his birthday at a gentleman's club, right? I'm not gonna say names. And filled with beautiful ladies, as they should, because I'd be concerned if they weren't. But anyways,
DI hires.
He's minding his basically
Some darn DI hires are in our clubs.
The thing is, it's kind of right. Anyways, so he was having his fun, he was like, oh yeah, girls, and he was like, doing his little dance because he's getting danced on or whatever. And then one of the ladies, not a dancer, like one of the ladies is in charge of there or whatever. He's like, yeah, feel free to go to our complimentary buffet and have some chicken wings and some alcohol, some beer. It's on tap or whatever. And he's like, excuse me. So he was in full lap dance, right? And he goes, okay, bitch, take your money. And he got up and went to go eat chicken wings, my guy. And the thing is, I gotta continue telling the joke, but the thing is, what makes me mad is that when he told me that story, is like he said it so vividly, is like I could imagine it. You know what I mean? It was so beautiful. And it's funny because he was like, yeah, and then I'm minding my own business. I got buffalo wings, and they were actually really good. They were using Red Hot or whatever. He detailed what they were using or whatever. It made me laugh. And I was just cracking up because like I was like, dude, like what the hell? And then he's like, yeah. And then I'm minding my business at the bar, having my beer and my 20-piece chicken wings. And then this bitch comes up to me and she's like, hey babe, you want to lap dance? And I'm like, excuse me, chicken wings. And she just like left.
Oh my god. That's funny.
Oh
We
my God.
we should make a trading card game about chicken wings.
That's not what I thought you were going to say.
I thought you were gonna say Gentleman's Club.
No. That's why if you ever go to your dad's garage and you look into his little drawer that's hidden and you grab a poker deck, it's that. It's that. It's
Chicken wings.
it's that.
It's
Yo,
Maybelline.
No, not chicken wings.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
when we were living in my grandma's house, we were cleaning they had like
It's
an
not
old
Mike,
old
pause. Give me a
shack.
second. It's not chicken wings, it's chicken breasts, if you get my drift.
God damn
It was there. I had to take it, Mikey. I'm so sorry. Please continue. Please continue.
So we there was always some back houses that we rented out to people, and then there was like a shack, like very like not kept like shack that my grandpa had like bunch of his old stuff, right? And my grandpa passed away in like 2004, right? So like when
Oh,
we
I'm
were
sorry.
living there, like I mean, yeah. But like when we were living there, obviously my grandma was not taking care of that shack or whatever. So we were always like, what the hell's in there? Like we never really knew. And then one day me and Aaron just decided to go in there, and there was like obviously like leaves, dirt everywhere. It was like webs and stuff. And I was like, dude, what the hell is it? We open a box and it's a poker set. Just and we're like, nice.
That happened to me. That happened to me a few times too. And it's just funny because it's like it's just funny because
That never happened to me.
trading card I'm sorry to hear
The
that.
only time I
I'm
spent with
sorry,
my grandpa was when he was buried.
God. All right.
And I only went to his funeral because I wanted to see the chisme.
You know what?
And I was
Me
straight
too.
up about it. I
No, me
literally
too.
told my mom, I'm gonna go with you because I want to see the chisme. I want to see this go down. I'm not missing this. This is the event, like no other event. There's never been an event like this one quite before.
I want to see my tíos fight for the terrenos and stuff, right?
No,
Like you want to see
we were
it.
gonna see his other secret family.
Oh,
Cállate el
And we knew
hocico.
about them, but they didn't know about us.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
We were the
ladies
secret
and
family.
gentlemen,
Damn.
ladies and gentlemen, we're done. We're not talking about trading card games no more. We're talking about this. Explícame, güey. So you guys showed up. So let me imagine. Let me imagine this.
Background. My grandma, my grandpa are from somewhere south of Mexico, right? Whatever. Who cares? That's not important. They came up here.
Doxing.
They had 8 children. They got divorced. He went and got another wife that had 8 children as well. So he became their step parents for 8 children, leaving his 8 children behind.
Oh Lord.
So many years later, I've only met him once before, because he was helping us with the immigration paperwork. So he helped us become U.S. citizens. Cool, thank you. I guess he did something. He did have an impact in my life.
Yeah.
Whether I want to admit it or not, he had an impact.
Yeah.
And I live in the U.S. now.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, because
Thanks
of
to
him.
your your secretive grandfather,
Yeah,
right?
So
nice.
So I still don't want to give him credit because screw him. But then later, a couple years later, we just kind of find out he passed away. Like, that sucks. Sucks for him. I don't wish anyone's death. I have better stuff to do. I ain't got time to hate like that. I'm gonna hate to you on your face, not on your deck, not on your grave. And
you're a better man than I am.
I know. And and basically, well, I want to support my mom, because it was her. Even if they didn't have a relationship, If she wanted to go, I was gonna go with her, which is fine.
Right, right.
But I also went to just go to the chisme. I just wanted to see what happens. So we show up because he had like a Jewish funeral. So that's how I found out I'm part
Oh.
Jewish.
Wait. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not talking about Isidro's grandparent. No, we're talking about the fact that, okay,
So
all
he,
right,
because apparently he
continue.
had like
I'm
some higher
invested.
position in his like Jewish synagogue, mosque, church, whatever they're called. I don't care. It's not important. And
Isidro, I'm gonna put down my mic. Pick up yours. This is you now, baby. Here, I'm gonna pass it to you here.
so basically,
Your voice got fucking louder, dude. I love it. Oh my god.
so basically, what and then up from that, we just kind of like people would ask, "Who are you guys?" And we're like, "Oh, I'm his grandchild. Oh, I'm his daughter. I'm his son, or whatever." They're like, "Oh, but are you related?" It's like I thought it's like, "No, oh no, we're like his real children. Those are just his like stepchildren." and so, and so,
Wait. Pause. Sorry. Okay, let me get this straight. So, the other family is related to you through blood, or is it the lady's children? She already
lady's
had those
children.
8 kids.
She already had those children.
Oh, she already had those. Oh, trifling. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So the real family was you guys, or was it the other family?
It was them.
So
Isidro and them.
you guys had more of a right to be there than they did. Is
Yeah.
what I'm trying to get at.
Basically, yeah.
Wow, trifling.
Yeah. So basically, and then when it was, we just
I
kind
love it.
we just kind of did our thing. One of my aunts was fighting everybody. It's like, no, we're the real family. We're the real family. We're the real family, or whatever. Which is so funny to see. Bless her heart, doing God's work right there. And but
Yes, loud.
and you know how like in funerals they like do like the dirt throwing, like the wife gets to do the first dirt throwing. One of my aunts grabbed dirt and threw it in before the wife.
Hell yeah, that's what we do, baby. That's what we do.
Just got
Related
in
by
there.
blood, homie.
Which is so
I would have
funny.
done this. Honestly, that's me. Look. I'm toxic as fuck. I'm gonna tell you something real quick. The day my father passes away, right? The day my father passes away, I am, as far as I know. Okay, I know he's never gonna see these videos because he doesn't even know how to navigate his phone sometimes. If I go to his fucking funeral and some random dusty ass people show up saying, "Oh, that's my dad," oh baby girl, I'm gonna tell him, "Oh, this is your daddy, this is your father." Okay, cuff up some money to bury him then, because I'm paying for all of this shit and nobody's helping me. So you need to.
I honestly would not be
he's-
surprised if my dad has another secret children somewhere.
And you know what though? Like, most men have a lot of secrets. Mine is that well, it's a secret. Anyways, so
I honestly don't even think I'm getting invited to my
wow,
dad's
dude.
funeral.
You think for real though? Like,
Yeah, I'm
wait,
for
hold
real.
on, ladies and gentlemen, we're no longer talking about the title is something about TCG, but the title's not. Like, we're done with that. This is adult hours. This is like the children are asleep. We're drinking cafe and we're like,
Unconventional
"Jeez, man,
after hours.
this is the unconventional conversations." You know what I mean?
Let me bust out the monster then.
Oh, for real.
It's an alcoholic monster.
Oh, nice.
Ay, Dios mío.
When you
We
said
were
that
saying,
you're
Mike?
on through the dirt first, all I imagine is just this, like, just like she like grabs the dirt, just like squatting down.
I was like, "What you gonna do about it, fake ass bitch?"
So who are you?
Hey,
Her
you ain't no
daughter.
fucking daughter to my daddy, bitch.
Who are you? Her
No, I
daughter.
love-
What are you gonna do about it?
No, dude, it's just crazy to me because like,
Let me put
you know, like
no
my thing
sorbezios.
about my thing about like having a separate family is just weird because like, okay, so technically speaking, I'm the baby on my mom. So what I mean is I have 2 older sisters that are my moms, and then it's me. So I'm the baby of 3. But my dad decided to not put his PPO away, and he had 2 other kids. But supposedly, there's rumors that there's more kids out there. My rule is, I have a few rules, okay? If I don't see you often enough, or I don't even bother to remember your name, you don't exist to me. You know what I mean? Like you have no weight in my world, right?
Yeah.
Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. My other rule is if you can crawl, we can fucking brawl. Okay, so figure it out. My thing is that my dad, he did have a, he had the other family or whatever, but it wasn't a secret. He was he was wild about it. He was like, yeah, like I divorced your mom and I'm fucking some other bitch and I married her. You know what I mean? Now, do I respect the lady? God, no. I only do it because she's a human being, unfortunately. But it's there. I'm a hateful person. That's just how I am. But I'm also very loving. I'm gonna tell you why. My youngest brother, because I have a younger brother. He was born and he was born kind of like messed up because he had a spina bifida. So like his feet, instead of having that tendon properly, his feet were straight, like full on straight. So they had to cut
Mm.
him open and fix him or whatever. So now he has to use special boots, right? And I know that his whole life he got bullied for it. So I don't want to bully him for that. What I will bully him about though is fuck him
Tylenol.
because he had no. Fuck him. Yeah, that's true. Actually, it's time to take my Tylenol, you guys. No, I say fuck him because, and it's not his fault, because he had dad at home, right? Even though my dad, yeah, he was a trucker, he wouldn't be home all day, but he would still come home, see his kids, eat with them, blah blah blah, right? My mother, my brother and sister, they got to do that. They got to grow up with their dad. I didn't. So whenever my dad tells me, "Oh, like it would be really cool if the three of us hang out," blah blah blah, I get mad because it's like, fuck you. First of all, I didn't grow up with you. He did, so he had more time with you. I didn't. So fuck him. Um, but I'm nice to him because one, I'm not gonna be an asshole to him, and then two, he's kind of doing better than I am. So it's like I can't really be mad, but I am. But that's not the point. The point is, God, family drama, dude, it's the best, and especially when it doesn't involve you, it's the best.
No,
Like I
yeah,
have
but
family
yeah,
members, and
like I was saying, I don't think I will probably, if something happens to my dad, I will probably find out afterwards, like a month or two later.
but why though?
Mm.
Is it are you guys are not close, huh?
I don't talk to my dad in general,
Oh
and
wow,
then my
okay.
sister doesn't talk to my dad, and if pretty sure something happens, it'll be like my grandma, his mom, letting us know like, oh, how come you weren't at the funeral? I was like, oh, we didn't even know that happened. They never told us.
Mm, mm. Well, look, I don't know your history with your dad, and you don't need to say it because this is, mind you, we're gonna be having this on public, so people will know. But I really do hope that things do get better with you and your dad. If you love him, if you don't, if you want to say fuck him, good, go for it. I don't care. But it just really does suck that a lot of families are not conventional families, right? They're not
I
normal
get it.
families, right?
Unconventional
Yeah, yeah,
connections.
yeah,
Ha
yeah,
ha
yeah.
ha
So,
ha.
so so like I get it, and it sucks. It really does suck because I hate you. I hate you. I can't stand you.
I meant to do it. I meant to do it right when you said the joke, but I had to like,
How do you
You
do
have
where's
to
the
this
look
again?
for it. Yeah.
How do you do this again?
So one of the I remember one time I remember my dad and I we were talking about stuff, and he was just telling me like life is so weird because you think it's gonna go one way and then it just completely throws you a curveball and you gotta adapt, you gotta survive. But my thing was, so your way of surviving is fucking some other woman and having another family? So like
Yeah.
where you know what I mean?
How else
Because
are you
like
supposed to survive?
he even told me, he's like, yeah, well, after your mom, I was heartbroken and blah 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 blah. And I was like, yeah, of course you would be. She has a better future than the second wife you married. Of course you would be disappointed. You know what I mean? She was a teacher. She had more money and stuff like that. You know what I mean? She wasn't a stay-at-home mom. She had a job, and she took care of your fucking kids. She raised them, not by herself, but she raised them. You know what I mean? But brother, I cannot believe we were talking about trading cards and beautiful pieces of cardboard, and then we just ended up getting some fucking tea. Oh my god, today was a great day. I was mad. I was so depressed. I was in my feelings, and now all I want to talk about is gossip. Good lord. Like I just found out that okay, so I'm not gonna say names because it's kind of dangerous to
Mhm.
talk about it because stuff. One of my aunts, right? Her husband, my uncle, they went to go visit the family, my uncle's family, right, out in Mexico, right?
Mhm.
Well, my tia found out that one of my uncle's cousins was fucking her own nephew. Now, let me explain. The nephew isn't her nephew by blood. It's her niece's boyfriend. So this nasty, dirty bitch was fucking her niece's boyfriend, essentially. But they're
Mm.
so close, they've been together for so long that he's basically their nephew, her nephew, basically. So this nasty, dirty bitch was not invited to the party, and she showed up, and she made a fucking scene, dude. It was the best thing ever. I heard so many good, delicious details. Oh, it was. I was like, no, no. I was like, these bitches right here were all the way. I was like I could not. I got a fucking cramp from, like my lungs were about to collapse one time because I was like I gasped so hard. I was like, damn, because she was like, and they have kids, and I was like, they have kids. So I was like, it was wild. It was crazy. And then the dad, right? So my uncle's dad, right? He was like, well, that's still my daughter. Like, I want her there. We're celebrating my birthday or whatever. But the rest of the family was like, we don't want no nephew fucker. Like, we don't want that here. You know what I mean? Like, so no, so like she wasn't invited, and like it was a whole mess. And like a lot of the girls got in a big old fight, and then I guess she was throwing another party somewhere in a different part of that same town that they were all in. So she was saying, hey, go to the party and then come hang out with me. And some people did do that, but then they ended up going back to the original party because that party that she was throwing was fucking lame. So it was a whole mess on Facebook. It was awesome. It was so much tea, so much gossip. It was great. It was a lot of tagging and a lot of like, oh, this bitch said this, and this, and then this dude this. It was awesome. It was the best thing ever. I spent like 3 hours listening to my dad just go off. I was like, damn. I served her a total of 2 coffees. Okay, I was like, ¿quieres otra conchita? And she's like, por favor. And I was like, ¿qué tienes mi reina? I was like, do what you gotta do to finish the chisme. It was awesome. It was the best day of my life that day because I was like, I'm so glad it's not me. I'm just so glad it's not me.
I need to go find a secret family. It's all I'm hearing. To be a real man, it seems.
I know. I don't know how to explain it. It's just funny because like
I need to get a secret or two going on in my life. Like, damn, I got nothing.
You know what's funny? One of my friends told me, she's like, "Oh, so how you been? What chisme do you have?" And I'm like, "Sweetheart, baby girl, nothing."
Baby girl, you wanna
No,
you
I
wanna
was
know?
like,
listen to my podcast Unconventional Connections. I spill all the tea right there.
I did. Actually, the other day I told my friends, I was like, you know what? I was talking about this. What game were we talking about? The chicken game, the one we were running around in stages.
Chicken horse game.
Chicken horse, yeah. One of my friends was like, "Oh, I got this game. Do you want to play it?" And I was like, "No, I already played it. I had enough." I was like, "I had enough." But it was funny. It's like, "Oh, what do you mean?" I was like, "Oh, I played the game for a podcast." You have a podcast? I was like, "Yeah, it's Unconventional Connections. Go check it out." And he was just like, "Oh, okay." I guess he saw that episode. He's like, "Yeah, I see why you had enough. Yeah, fuck them." And I was like, "Yeah, fuck you too." And then he said, "I would do exactly what Isidro's doing, just fucking it up for everybody else." And I was like, "I know you, fucking chaos goblin. I hate you."
No,
he's the type of dude.
Mike.
That was both of you.
I think it was, but I did that a lot.
That was both of you guys. Fuck you guys. With all due respect. But no, man. Just to relay back in real quick. TCG, right? Trading card games.
Don't buy from scalpers. Good luck out there.
Don't buy from scalpers, and also, yeah, for real. Don't buy from scalpers first of all, and then second of all, if you start a secret family, let us know. You know what I mean? Like, let us know how that goes. You know what I mean? Because what I want to do is I want to read your guys' messages out loud and like just like be like, no. You know what I mean? Like I want to say something. I want to read something scandalous, and I want to be like impactado. I want to be like, no. You know what I mean? Like I want to be able to have to get up and like be like, no, no puede ser. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like some crazy shit like my girlfriend cheated on me with my grandpa or some crazy shit like that. You know what I mean? Like something completely out of the something completely like, oh, my now ex-girlfriend got pregnant with my 90-year-old grandpa somewhere, like some crazy shit like that. Because like, how does that even, like that man is not even shooting liquid anymore. It's just dust at that point. It's just, you know what I mean? Like it's not even, like the white chicks scene where they're like, your mama's breast milk comes out like this, and it blows up the thing like that. That's exactly what happens. Beautiful imagery here, but yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I got nothing else to talk about. Now that I'm thinking about, holy shit, fuck,
yeah,
family drama, man, you just gotta love it.
Yep.
Like I have a lot of I have a bit of family drama, but it's funny because my main family, right, which is my mom, my two sisters, right? That's my main family.
Mhm.
Everybody else is extra, in my opinion. Well, my main family is my dad, my mom, and my two sisters and me. So it's 5 of us. My older sister, she has 2 kids and a husband, obviously, right? Me, I'm divorced, and so is my middle sister. So me and my sister, we get me,
You're
me and my middle
divorced?
sister, we, yeah, you, yeah, yeah, I'm divorced. I've been like 5 years. Isidro, get over it. I say
Cool.
that, but I'm the one that's not over it. But anyways, point being, um, and we're cool.
Why
We're
wasn't I
cool
invited to the wedding? That's my question.
because it wasn't an actual wedding. There was no wedding. It was just we were together for so long. We were together for 10 years, and she lives with me. So, like, technically,
Not
under
all
the
10
under the culture,
years. For it
no.
to
But
count, it
shut
has to
up.
be all
That's not
10
the point.
years
No. That's not the point.
under
The point is,
California law.
no. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. We're not talking about that. Point is, it's a sensitive topic. Leave it alone. Anyways, it's the no. I don't have drama with my family because I stay away
I
from
am
them.
the drama.
No. The thing, the thing is, yeah, kind of. But it's funny because I I'm not problematic.
I have
I
no
become
enemies.
problematic. No, watch. I'm not problematic because I stay in my own lane. Like I come home from work, I shower, I hang out with my mom, my sister, play with the dog or whatever, shower, go to bed. You know what I mean? Go home. I that's what I do. I don't get in other people's business. I don't need to. I don't have to. I have enough problems of my own to deal with. But my mom, ooh, let me fucking tell you, dude. Let me fucking tell you, bro. This lady is in everybody's business. Some random person could be walking down the street. ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Quién eres? You know what I mean? Like, lady, I don't live here. I'm just walking by. Pero por qué? That's my mom's favorite line. Pero por qué? Like that, like just like confused. I'll be explaining to her something so simple, and she'll be like, pero por qué? But why? And I'm like, what do you mean, but why? It just is what it is. The sun comes out, and that's it. Like, what do you want me to? You know what I mean? The
Mhm.
sun comes out, it comes down, and then the night comes out. Like, what do you want me to explain to you? Like, why does it happen? The earth, the spinning, the space. I'll explain to her to the most minute detail, and she'll still be like, I understand, but why? I'm not gonna tell you shit no more then, you know? But on my mom's side of the family, ooh, everybody knows everybody. Everybody knows everybody's business. And let me tell you that shit hit the fan so hard when my grandmother was basically passing away. I
Mhm.
got uncles threatening my older aunts to go to their house and burn it down and shit. Well, actually, one of my fuck ass uncles actually went all the way down to Mexico to my aunt's house and like ripped apart her house just because he didn't get a specific plot of land or something like that, which
shit.
technically rightfully belonged to my aunt. And then the worst part is my aunt was battling cancer at that time too. So it wasn't like, so this
Mm.
guy, like in my head, this guy is on my permanent naughty list. Like, don't talk to this guy.
Mhm.
Like, don't bother with him. And it
Yeah.
sucks because we used to be close. Like as a family, we used to be very, very, very close. But then people showed their real colors.
Yeah.
Things happen.
Yeah,
People got in a
we
fight. Blah
we
blah blah
have
blah.
everything set up so that way there's no room for argument when my grandma
Good,
passes away.
good, good.
Mm.
That's
If
good
they
to
want to
hear.
argue, they have to pay for it.
Yeah, there you go. See,
that's basic. That's basically all
the
that's
set,
left. It's like you okay? You
and
want to
then
argue? Well, you have to pay for it because it's all already everything's prepaid with noise.
good. No, that's good. That's good because a lot of the things that see that's the thing though. Like a lot of people don't think about it. Like I said, I don't know if you guys know,
It's
but
expensive to
my
die,
it's expensive to live and to die. But point is,
but dying's
seeing
all at
my
once.
aunt, and the thing is like dying is not even your problem. It's somebody else's problem. But the point is, this is what I'm trying to get at. Something that I noticed or that I realized when I was taking care of my aunt in the hospital was that what's gonna happen when she passes away and all her stuff is just there. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
is it just gonna stay there? Are
Do you
people
have
gonna come in and
any
grab whatever?
Pokemon cards?
No. She,
any
actually,
Yu-Gi-Oh
she
cards?
she may have. I don't know if you remember them, the tazos, the
Oh
metal tazos,
yeah.
the
Mm.
Pokemon. Yeah, she may have those still somewhere. And if I find them, I'll give them to you. But
Yes.
because she had a whole collection, she had like big old tubos of them, and it would be pretty cool.
Shit.
I
But
remember those.
my thing is like even though you're dying, like it's still kind of your responsibility to make sure that wherever it is you die, that's where you're going to be buried, right? I feel like at
Mm-hmm.
some point in your life, you need to realize that if you were, like, for example, me, right? I'll tell you this right now.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't have money to be buried, just donate me to science. Just give me to a university. Use me as an example to not eat random bullshit. You know what I mean? Well, maybe when I die, I won't be as fat, hopefully. But my thing is, like, if I have like cancer or whatever, and they need to do research on cancer patients, use my body. That's fine. Just give me away to science. I don't care. At least I'm gonna do my final
Mm-hmm.
act will be a service to humankind, at least, right? But if I wanna, like, I don't think about it because I'm 29 and I have, well, I think about death all the damn time, but not like that. Este,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I want to be buried. I don't know if I want to be incinerated, but I don't have kids. I don't have a wife. You know what I mean? So if I was to pass away right now, all my material stuff that I have in my room, I already told my friends. My computer belongs to Spencer and Ivan. My Funko collection belongs to whoever wants it. My Gundam collection belongs to whoever wants it. My little baubles and jewels and stuff that I have belong to my mom. And anything else that you guys can find that you guys may want, you guys can keep it. You guys can just take it. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna take them with me, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is, if it's expensive to bury me or to incinerate me, just donate me. Don't bother with it. The whole, well, what do you want? I don't care. I'm dead. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care. I'm dead. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not. It's not like if you bury me, I'm gonna be there the rest of the eternity. Like, okay, I'm just gonna twiddle my fucking thumbs while I wait for someone to come talk to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't care about that. With my grandpa, and my grandparents, I feel god awful because I don't go see them, but I think
Mm-hmm.
about them every single day. So I don't need to go see at a piece of stone plaque to remember my grandparents. You know what I mean? I I live through they live through my memories. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
funerals are a fucking scam, to be honest with you. But you know, it's the world. Welcome to America, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever. But it's so sad when you have your family and then just because of their avarice, just because of their greed, they show you who they truly are, and it's just like now
Yeah.
I can't trust my own brother or sister. Now I can't hang out with my whatever the fuck because my asshole brother wants XYZ thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I told my sisters, when mom or dad passes away, I don't care if mom leaves me anything. I don't care. I don't care
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like as a man I should have my own stuff already. For them,
Yeah.
they can keep her jewelry, they can keep her clothes or her perfumes, whatever they want to take. Their flower, whatever. I don't care. Whatever she wants to leave me, she can leave me. You know what I mean? If she doesn't want to leave me anything, good for her. Less things that I gotta worry about. You know what I mean?
Less taxes.
Less taxes. But if she wants to leave me a set of Gundam cards, oh, I would appreciate it. Este, no, I told my mom one time. I was like, Mom, don't leave me anything. Don't. Once you're gone, you're gone. The only thing I want to be in is the house. I want to be in this house. Like this, I want to die in this house. I grew up in this house. I want to die in this house. You know, I want my
Mm-hmm.
last breath. I want my last breath to be of my house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the only thing I think about before death. After that, do whatever you want. I don't care. I don't, I'm gonna be dead.
Yeah.
I don't even know where I'm gonna be at that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we've been talking for a good while. The cheese meat was so good. I gotta go. Okay, I gotta go shower, and I got so many things to do tomorrow, so I gotta get going. I am your host for today. Thank you very much. I didn't introduce. I don't think I introduced us today, but as you know, we're like
Pretty sure you
more than 10
did.
episodes in. We're probably like 3 seasons in already, and you
This
should already
is
know our name by now.
episode, if I remember correctly, if I can count higher than 10, this should be episode 36.
So
Mm.
check this out. In my head, we were supposed to do 10 episodes, and that's one season. Okay.
You told me this 48
Mhm.
episodes
Supposedly.
later.
Yeah, but anyways, so this season is the bigger season. This is the pilot season. The next season that we do is gonna be better. We're gonna be better organized. But that's not the point. The point is, ladies and gentlemen, I was your host today. And you know, if you look at me, if you look for my handles and like Instagram and all that good stuff, it's usually like Beto005 or whatever. But you may find me as Big Juicy 005. Good luck with that. So I was your host today, Beto, as always. Isidro, my beautiful co-host, and Mikey, my other beautiful co-host, we're here for you today. Thank you very much for watching, you guys, and we will be back next week, hopefully.
I want to see how
Allegedly,
to rage bait them with another game next week.
supposedly. No, please,
Mm.
no, no, please. Just play Uno. Just play Uno, dude. Just play Uno. But see, this is the thing though. You have to attain yourself to the consequences, because if you rage bait me and I say the things that I say, that's on you, baby. You're editing that. Remember that.
Yeah.
Remember that.
Gotta make it worth it if I want to watch it.
That's true. No, that's true. I agree. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a pleasure to entertain you guys. So have a beautiful day, night, evening, whatever it is you're watching.
Let us
this
know about your
episode in.
secret families.
Yep. Let us know about your. No, you know
Let's
what?
know
We
about
need to
your
open
chisme.
for real. We need to open like an email account that people can just email us their stories or something like that. You know, that shit would be. I would love to have a segment at the end of the month. Like, okay, so like, I would love to have a segment somewhere in the middle and be like, hey, so today we got an email from James and he's talking about some juicy shit. Check this out, and then just like, I want to have my my tablet right here and just read off. I,
We can
28M.
do a sorry for interrupting you. We can do it in a reacting to am I overreacting?
Yeah. Or am I the
Oh,
asshole?
that'd be
Yeah.
a good episode, yeah.
Yeah, I
That'd
would
be a
love
good
that.
Am I
episode.
overreacting?
I would love that.
I give our
'Cause
own
I've seen a
opinions
lot
as
of.
street experts.
Yeah. See, my thing is I'm toxic as fuck. So I may or may not agree with a
Who
lot of the stuff that
cares?
people do. So and I do play devil's advocate. So
That's part of the
Mm.
like,
fun.
am I the asshole? It's like
Yes.
Yeah.
I would love to a prompt that says, "Am I the asshole for making my boyfriend sell all his Funko Pop collections?" Yes, bitch. What the fuck? Like, let him be him. You know what I mean?
I mean, you
And then it
are
comes.
if you're doing that.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we get double
exactly.
because
So
we like,
so
no, you own him. Tell him what to do.
yeah, exactly. I'm like, well, I mean, if he doesn't respect you, baby, why are you there? You're the problem here. You know what I mean? And then the
All right, on
comments,
that
oh,
note.
but there's a. Yeah. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, have a good night. Take care of yourself. Have some water. Drink some water, and be safe. Okay. Toodaloo.
Bye.
Good night. Bye bye.
Laters.
Behave yourselves. Bye.